Black Friday. At our Black Friday haul. So Black Friday only to the Super Target, and that was it. So here we have Super Target. We have the Decepticon villains. They're smaller than the G1 twins. I don't know why they made them smaller, but they are. They're Decepticon villains. They are Pounce and Wingspan from the movie, but done as actual Pounce and Wingspan. Here we have Bill and Ted Face the Music has arrived. I'm wearing the shoes from days ago. But yes, here is Rip Thrash Hammerbite, sort of a take on Sharkticon slash thing. He's been sitting there on the shelf warming for some time, and I finally got him. I may have another one somewhere. I may have already got the guy. Here we have Holiday Hershey Bar. Nestle Crunch Jingle Balls. Dark chocolate peppermint gummy ball, and then they have candy ball. So we have, there's the haul there. Yeah, so obviously with the COVID-19, couldn't actually have anybody actually go there to all the stores. So I went to just one, the Super Target, figuring it would be really super crowded. And people are staying away, and they were not there. So it was like there was almost no one there. And yeah, so this guy will be all. And so is he, because he's a Transformer too. Big sucking Transformer. I don't know if it's that well. He probably should, you know. When Ted was there. Face the music, even though I've already seen it. It's worth owning, I guess. The Black Friday. There weren't hardly anybody there, and the Super Target. The Great Mall was. People were leaving the Great Mall. I went by the Great Mall. People were actually leaving it rapidly. Maybe it wasn't even open. I didn't check McCarthy Ranch or the other Target, smaller one. I figured, you know, it's yeah. Why do that? So yeah, and I don't have any film footage, so this is it. Yeah, there's no point in filming any of it, especially if there are more people than there are station. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, the Target thing. Black Friday. This particular episode is gonna be very short. Yeah, how are we gonna do Black Friday? Well, you do it by not actually showing the goods, but showing what you got. So it's like the end of a convention where they just forgot to film that day or something. Yeah. So yeah, that's. I ramble on about it. It's Black Friday. It was not exciting. Yeah. One year, one of the cleaning people got mad that I was filming in the Great Mall. It was funny, but yeah, it was totally legit though. I could totally take pictures of stuff as a tourist in the mall. That's not what the rules about the camera said. The rules about the camera said nobody can film a movie in there without permission. Bring an actual movie camera in and film like without permits. That isn't what the cell phone camera doesn't count. By going in there with a cell phone camera as a tourist taking pictures, that doesn't count. That totally doesn't count. Yeah, they just don't want people like knowing what their products were. Anyway, it was an innocent cardboard house that was constructed, cardboard and wood house that was constructed in a window and a couple of years ago, and it looked interesting, and I was trying to take a picture of it. Yeah, it's like I wasn't gonna steal it or nothing. Anyway, so they were wrong. Well, yeah, this year nothing like that. But yeah, the rules were applied to filming a movie. You can't go in there and film your new music video or something without getting permission. Ironically, I did film a music video in that mall, and no one paid attention that day. So, yeah, so I did it, and I also filmed scenes from during the renovation of scenes from the 2019, up to 2019, after the lady freaked out. I did film I went in there deliberately and filmed about a third of, well, maybe not a third of the footage, but I mulled over it and talked about it. But I did do some movie filming with the cell phone camera that became the basis for the Mousetrap Project 2. It ended up in there. The Mousetrap, not the excursion, but part 2. Yeah. That was in the mall. Yes. So, and then so they didn't care that day either. They were like, "Oh, we're renovating. We don't care." It was around the same time, actually. It was. It wasn't just last year. It wasn't the 2019 version. It was the 2016 version. So it was before. 2019 version was different. That was done in house with footage we had. Yeah, that was redone from that. So anyway, so that's nothing exciting this year at all. There weren't even any lines. There weren't any deals. I can discuss the online deals of the store are typical of the store when it's not doing it as well. Target, just picking on Target, but Walmart also does this. And all the major stores kind of do this. They'll mark up the prices of everything before the sale, like really high, like for the sale, and then they'll say it's on sale. Like for instance, that toy over there, or this CD. This probably was like $30. It should be 20, but it probably was 20 like a week ago. The Transformer thing probably was 30. This thing was about 25. Last week it would have been 24, but this week because sale, we're gonna raise the price up really high. Yeah, so it wasn't on sale, but at least it was something different that I couldn't find everywhere. So only things you don't want to find everywhere. Of course, there weren't any movies this year, so except that one, and so there weren't very many movies this year, so there wasn't anything on the bargain bin because there was nothing to put on the bargain bin that was like an Oscar classic or whatever. The Oscar movies for this year, Oscar. They might as well not have the Academy Awards this year. Like what are they going to put in it? Want to pat themselves on the back? Yay! Yeah, they might as well just not do it. And so, the movies are like that too. The Disney Marvel refuses to drop the prices on all of their Marvel Phase 1, 2, and 3, and 4 movies. They refuse to lower the prices even when there's a sale or not. So they weren't on sale. I don't have all of them yet. I don't have some of the bad ones. I don't really want to get the bad ones for like $30. I don't want to pay $29.99 for Iron Man 2. I don't want to. Now what they should do is they should release Marvel Phases box sets and say Phase 1 box set. And yeah, the first 2 box sets, they should charge $60 for them. For the whole thing, for 5 movies. Because you are getting Iron Man 2 in there in Phase 1. And yeah, Iron Man 2. You probably don't want that. So that should be free. They should say, okay, the 2 crappy movies that are here. Thor: The Dark World in Phase 2. You should be like, oh, okay, this one's free, so it's $60. So yeah, it's not $100. They should do that. There's at least one bad one in there. Ew. Yeah. So I didn't get any though. So that's Black Friday. But yeah. Black Friday, the name comes from Maundy Thursday and Black Friday. It's similar to Halloween in that it was invented for the pre-shopping season, and similar to Thanksgiving, which was invented in the 1800s. But similar to and that the shopping season goes crazy on Friday, so they established that this other Thursday thing would go into Friday, and that Friday would be a mess, so you'd have to get ready after Thanksgiving to go Friday to shopping. First shopping day of the year. That's all it is. It's a marketing gimmick. Technically, so is Santa Claus at Christmas time, and the Easter Bunny at Easter. Marketing gimmicks. All that stuff. Marketing gimmicks. The turkey at Thanksgiving, marketing gimmick. Yeah. So, capitalism, excellent. But yeah, they could stand to not hike up the prices because people that shop all the time know they did not. That price of that thing was not that price before. Oh, and everything that was for those of you interested in the Beast Wars, Transformers Kingdom, the next Siege line, like the video games, it's the same thing. Like the new video games that are out. The new PlayStations and stuff. Pre-orders immediately sold out online for many of those, but they were never there. So they were posted too early, like the video games and the video game consoles. They were posted too early, and they were like, oh, all the new ones are coming out. Here's a pre-order thing. It's already sold out. It's like, and no, they weren't ever there. So you didn't miss out on the pre-order. It just was not there. So that may make you feel a little better. It's just not there. Just wait for it to come out. It'll be on shelves, the Primal and the Cheetor and the Maximals and all that stuff. So they'll all be there later. Yeah. They weren't there. Anyway, so that's Black Friday.